at 11. Jeff Burnside, NBC6.
An adult business operating right in the middle of a South Florida neighborhood. How would you feel if it was the house next door to you? Jeff Burnside is live in Miami with this exclusive NBC6 investigation. Jeff?
Jackie, much has been unfolding in the Edgewater neighborhood tonight, and the focus is the house behind me in the wake of our investigation. Earlier today, more than a dozen City of Miami police and code inspectors descended here. When no one came to the door, officials posted a notice of 5 code violations. What's the problem? Here's the answer. It's a normal South Florida neighborhood. Families live here, kids play here. There are renovated homes, even a Catholic church, all in the shadow of the new Miami. But in this house... How's it going? Good. Hey, listen, we just wanted to ask you about where this man says he works. And is everything all right in there? Yeah. Something unusual is going on. Something the young men who live here don't seem to want you to know.
No, sir.
We just want to talk for a second.
No, sir.
We discovered they're operating a hardcore live internet sex business. Cameras installed in rooms where customers around the world can pay to watch the men who live here have sex with each other on schedule, and where guests are welcome to visit the house in person.
This is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
And most of the neighbors we spoke to do not like it at all.
No, it does not belong in this neighborhood. Absolutely not.
That's no good, and somebody need to do something.
I'm sad to hear that.
After dark, the men who live here get ready for the scheduled shows where neighbors can plainly see things. In an apparent attempt to alert the neighbors, someone anonymously sent envelopes to several of the homes here, complete with printouts of the website. And this, a DVD. The DVD shows a fight with a hammer recorded on the house's internet cameras. Miami police confirmed they've been called there 4 times since September.
We will not permit that over there.
We told Miami officials who say the business has failed to get several licenses.
Just illegal. I mean, it's plainly illegal activity that is not permitted in the city to have an adult entertainment in a residential area.
The Miami sex business used to be in Chicago, where health officials found evidence of unsafe sex and moved to shut it down.
We uncovered a significant amount of sexually transmitted diseases, a significant number of cases of HIV, along with syphilis and gonorrhea.
But when they went to the building,
they were packing up and literally leaving the city.
And that's when they moved to Miami.
That kind of shocks me. It's not too good. There are a lot of kids in the neighborhood, and it's a pretty family-oriented neighborhood.
The man behind the business, Philip Bleicher, created what the Illinois Attorney General called a bogus school charity that raised more than $3 million nationwide and helped finance his porn business called FlavorWorks, now headquartered in Miami. Hey guys, how you doing? Looking for Philip Bleicher at FlavorWorks? Remember this guy from the front door? You work at FlavorWorks?
No.
No? You ever heard of Philip Bleicher?
Who?
Philip Bleicher? Upstairs at the corporate office, still no one was answering questions.
Refer to the website for a statement. Unless you're here with a warrant, there are no questions that are going to be asked.
Well, what about Bleicher? Is he here?
No.
When can you speak with him? Well, Bleicher's website says they promote safe sex 100%, and it says what they're doing is legal, pointing to a court ruling in a Tampa case. The city of Miami disagrees and today cited them for 5 code violations, including failure to have a license to operate a rooming house, a business, or an adult business in a residential neighborhood. Now, the landlord, who was astounded to learn what her tenants were doing, has 10 days to take action. Jackie?
Hey, Jeff, how about this bogus school charity? Where does the case stand now?
The case in Illinois, the Attorney General's office there said they have withdrawn their case. We've learned other government agencies may be investigating. Jackie?
In the wake of an NBC6 Consumer Investigative Unit report, Miami-Dade County today is demanding millions of dollars from Wackenhut Security, accusing the South Florida company of systematically overbilling taxpayers for years. Jeff Burnside has the explosive CIU development live from Miami. Jeff.
Well, this massive county audit confirms the allegations that Wackenhut couldn't find enough security guards to fulfill its lucrative Metro Rail contract. That's government center behind me. But they billed the county as though they were fully staffed anyway. Now the county is telling Wackenhut you have 90 days to explain or pay more than $6 million. And Wackenhut may lose out on other valuable county contracts worth millions more.
It's been rough.
These security guards and managers say they paid a heavy price for speaking up about what they felt was improper billing. Some are suing Wackenhut because they claim they got fired for speaking out. The emotional cost is hard to quantify.
I will always speak up for what I think is right, because it has to stop somewhere.
What is quantifiable at Metrorail is the hours that security guards actually worked versus what Wackenhut Corporation billed Miami-Dade County taxpayers. This massive county audit, years in the making, concludes the county was ripped off by $6.26 million over 3 years of a 7-year Metrorail contract.
We're already moving in the direction of canceling all contracts with Wackenhut and going after our money.
The audit found Wackenhut systematically used guards to cover parts of shifts, then billed the county for the entire shift, or billed for 2 guards when there was only 1. Alvarez says it left passengers at times unprotected.
They're very serious in nature, not only because of the cost factor, but because of the security factor.
A law firm that filed a whistleblower lawsuit against Wackenhut has reviewed every single Wackenhut invoice for 5 years. Mark Veith believes taxpayers have been bilked out of more than $17 million.
It would seem to me that a fraud of this scale and involving this amount of money and this amount of people could not have occurred but for the cooperation of county employees.
Indeed, the county mayor does confirm that criminal investigations are underway that may include county employees and Wackenhut executives. Wackenhut denies any wrongdoing, says the guards in our story were released for cause. But even in the massive audit here, Wackenhut indirectly admits to about $3 million in unintentional overbilling, and several Wackenhut executives have recently been fired. In Miami, Jeff Burnside, NBC6.